If you've ever watched Dream, you've probably watched a Minecraft Manhunt, a popular series on his channel, gaining him over 14 million subscribers and racks of views. But it's not only Dream we watch the videos for, but the hunters as well. We all know them as the guys who get embarrassed by Dream. I'm kidding. The hunters are almost on the same level of Dream, with high intelligence and maneuvering techniques. But which of the four are the best? Is it Zplit, the best PvPer out of all of them? Or is it Bad Boy Halo, the brains and mastermind of the group? In this video, I'll talk about the hunter's stats, and using these stats, I'm gonna find out which hunter is the best. Before I do, consider subscribing. A lot of you aren't actually subscribed, and I'd appreciate it if you would. Now, onto the video. To determine which hunter is the best in the series, we'll have to use separate categories to rank them in. The first category will focus on IQ. This will mainly include how well the hunters match against Dream when making decisions and doing the right plays. The next category will focus on PvP. Who matches well against Dream in a fight, and how well can they do? Will they run away or will they fight? Now that we have two categories to focus on, we can analyze the data. With this bar graph being shown on the screen right now, you can see the total amount of times each hunter has killed Dream. George being the highest, mainly because he has been there for every manhunt, and Frost being the lowest, because he is the newest addition to the team. From this graph, we are able to learn 1. Who has killed Dream the most, and 2. Who has not killed him at all. But then again, they are working as a team. In this next graph, we can see how many times each hunter has died. Do note that this data is only collected from the 4 Hunters Manhunt series, as it would take way too long to rewatch every single manhunt. As I collected data, I averaged out the amount of deaths per manhunt for each hunter. You should see them on your screens now. From this, we are able to take away how well each hunter can fight and how well they do. This will heavily impact the hunter scores. Also, these deaths could have been anything, ranging from dying to Dream or dying to fall damage. I've separated those dying from Dream, so it's easier to calculate the PvP and IQ categories. After thoroughly examining the data, we can now start analyzing each hunter. Let's start off with Bad Boy Halo. Bad Boy Halo, most commonly known as Bad, was the 3rd hunter in the Manhunt series. He is known for his tricks and traps, and is mainly the brains behind the group. He thinks smart, creates plans, and can match Dream in intelligence. Without Bad, the group would most likely be disorganized and unprepared for Dream. Moving on to Zplit. Zplit is most known for being the best fighter in the group, really showing that he can outmatch Dream in fights. His skill to maneuver and predict where Dream is going is also pretty high. But when there's highs, there are lows. Zplit usually tends to fall for simple traps and to create some risky moves. This doesn't affect his score too much, but he should prepare for future manhunts. Just like Zplit, George tends to fall for the simplest tricks. In this clip, you can see George just aimlessly fall into the pit of minecarts while Dream faces the other direction. Though George does get lost easily, he makes up for it by maintaining a consistent gain on Dream. He's always there wherever Dream is. Ant Frost, also known as Ant, is mainly known to be the resource gatherer of the group. No one really pays attention to the role Ant plays, but it is seriously underrated. In Dream's latest manhunt, Ant was able to gather full diamond gear for each hunter, making it way easier to battle Dream, who at the time was only in iron armor. Ant is known to be efficient and resourceful in the endgame. Now that we have analyzed each hunter's weaknesses and strengths, we can now start grading them. Let's start off with Bad Boy Halo. Bad Boy Halo has the highest IQ of the group with a score of 9 out of 10. His ability to make quick decisions and predict Dream's movements are extremely helpful in sticky situations. However, Bad isn't very well known for his PvP, therefore giving him a score of 5 out of 10. This totals the mastermind score to a 14 out of 20. Ironic, huh? 14. Moving on to Zplit. Zplit has a solid IQ of 7 out of 10. This is based off his attempt to ender pearl out of falling off the end in the grand finale. He was quick to switch to the correct hotbar slot, but unfortunately, George was caught in the way. Sapnap's PvP score of 8 out of 10 is very high due to the fact that he can almost outmatch Dream in a duel. With a total score of 15 out of 20, Sapnap is leading the way for the title of Best Hunter. George, the first ever hunter, has the low score of 6 out of 10 for IQ, being the lowest out of the group. This clip should just explain it all. Yeah, anyway, George's skill in PvP makes up for the low IQ with a decent 7 out of 10, being able to hit Dream multiple times. That totals a score out to 13 out of 20. The final hunter is Antfrost, the man known to keep to himself and provide resources. An underrated hunter, Antfrost has a very high IQ despite not being shown in the manhunts much. At the start of the recent manhunt, Antfrost is seen going straight to collecting resources and providing armor for his teammates, giving him an IQ of 8 out of 10. His PvP isn't too bad, but could be improved. This gives him a solid 5 out of 10, with a total score of 13 out of 20. And by now, you may have already guessed who the winner is, and that goes to Sapnap. Although he can make dumb decisions sometimes, Sapnap is known for his PvP skills and ability to outmatch Dream. This is not biased at all, even though I don't favor one hunter. I do enjoy Dream's content, and I do hope that he continues to create more manhunts. Maybe I'll do an update video when there's a 5th hunter, who knows. Anyway, thank you for watching until the end, and I hope you subscribe for future content. Thank you, and goodbye.